Alright, hello YouTube. Recently my voice has been basically dead, and it's been quite a while since the last video upload, right? I kind of don't want to release, videos that have like info that technically is leakers, I haven't been releasing any stuff new. But today, let's have a chill video, in the middle before the next banner in like 4 days, something. It's a normal casual talk stream, right? '07 voice, yeah. I think today we're just gonna chill farm and maybe talk about the next banner and the new stuff next patch, right? I think the thing that everyone was want to know about is like the doctor ratio stuff, right? So like doctor ratio is free halfway through patch 1.6, right? So second banner, and he's going to last until the end of patch 2.1. So assuming that's how it works, doctor ratio is going to be free for like 100 days, right? If he's free for 100 days, I think it's pretty good that way though. So the free characters we basically have a character of every element for free, right? For physical, we have physical MC and I guess Natasha. For ice, we have Herta, Marsh. For wind, we have Daniel. For fire, we have Asta, right? For imaginary, we have Yukong, and for quantum, we have QQ. And next patch, Lynx is also free, right? There's like a character of every element that we get for free, correct? But Yukong, in my opinion, Yukong is a pretty bad free character. I don't think the majority of the player base can't use her. Like Yukong is quite hard. And yeah, Lynx is gonna be free next patch in the new infinite permanent content, right? Well, what the hell is the word of it again? Pure fiction mode. Yeah, so like doctor ratio being free for like 100 days is pretty good for any new player that starts to play Honkai Star Rail within patch 1.6 to patch 2.2, basically, right? Because they have an imaginary DPS covering that element, right? I think it's good that now, like, if you're a new player, you own the game, you have 2 healers, right? You have Natasha, you have Lynx, and then you have DPS, and you also have, like, sort of tanky preservation support, right? So it's pretty good. So I think the state of, like, a free account isn't too bad in the game right now. You also get the free 5-star within 50 summons, right? I can see a lot of people trying to re-roll for accounts, Get Bronya from the first 50 summon, get Doctor Ratio for free, and that's a full account, right? Holy fuck, my voice hurts. Talking is goddamn hard. The voice is dead, yeah. Reroll in Hoyo first game? How long is the fucking tutorial? This one is more than half an hour for the reroll, I see. What other things that people were wondering about? He's gonna ramble for 3 hours? I won't, don't worry about it. There was like a talk about Dr. Ratio being not strong because he's a free character, technically, right? I sort of agree to it, but in my dreams, it's not because his damage number is low, for example, I feel like it's more of like because he's a hunt character, and the game currently really favors 3 target DPS, if that makes sense, DPS that can blast 3 targets at a time. Maybe Pure Fiction is gonna need 5, but we really don't have a content specifically designed for like single target DPS, so they feel kind of bad right now. What if they change the MOC rotation to single target? The Memories of Chaos MOC content is always going to favor the character on banner. Whenever Doctor Ratio is given for free or whenever his banner is up, I'm pretty sure the content is gonna favor him. Dr. Ratio, I think he's gonna be a really decent and good character, but the content is just not designed for him, right? You generally want to blast 3 target at a time. And for Ruan Mei, I remember when people were saying that Silver Wolf is Kazuha from Genshin, and now Hoyoverse was like, no, here is Kazuha in Genshin, right? So Kazuha increases the team elemental damage based on his elemental mastery, right? Ruan Mei increases the team elemental damage based on her break effects. Kazuha can reduce enemy resistance, elemental resistance, and Ruan Mei can help the team get resistance ignore. Essentially, that is Kazuha, right? That is just Kazuha, right? And the good thing is she doesn't have to care about the effect hit rate. It's all passively, right? Doctor Ratio plus Topaz is really strong. Okay, we're gonna change the topic real quick again, okay? So the 3 best teammate for Doctor Ratio is gonna be Topaz, but only with E1 S1, because that means Topaz at E1 S1 will apply 3 debuff that's unremovable and doesn't care about effect hit rate. Second one would be Silver Wolf because she has like what 4 to 5 debuffs, right? Third one would be Gunafen because she has 3 debuff at E1 and 4 debuff with the Pearl Light Cone, right? Dr. Ratio, in my dreams, he wants to hit enemies with 3 debuffs on. Are damage over time character good for endgame content in your opinion? Right, so we can talk about that, right? You know Blast character, right? Blast is a terminology used to describe a character that hits 3 target in Star Rail, right? I don't know who invented it, but Blast is considered 3 target, right? But Blast does a lot of damage to one enemy and a little bit of damage to the 2 enemy on the side, right? But Kafka doesn't follow that rule. Realistically, Kafka does close to full damage on all. Kafka also scales better the more characters nihility there are in the game. You know what I mean? That was one of the reasons why Kafka was considered stronger in the past, you know? Because like, most character that hits 3 target does a lot of damage to 1 and a little bit more to the 2 side, right? Kafka is like, nah, realistically the damage is the same all around, unless you build like a crit Kafka or something, right? So whenever we have like, what was it like, what's her name again? Black Swan, 5-star nihility, Kafka's gonna scale really hard, you know? How much break effect does Ruan Mei need? That's leakers info, but if I make a video like this, surely I won't get absolutely dunked by Hoyo, right? I don't know, 180 sounds like a good number. In my dreams. In my dreams, 180 break effects is all you need. Going from 180 break effect to 300 break effect is going from 11k damage to 14k damage, so it's kind of meaningless. It's all just speculations, right? I feel like Ruan Mei is gonna be more of like, you build enough of this stat and then build her full tank and speed and regen, right? Too specific, yeah. Here's the thing, right? This is the thing that I maul about all the time, but I don't have the energy to maul because I'm sick and my voice, it hurts when I talk, right? Why the fuck? This happened like 3-4 times already. Why is it that like whenever a new character with a field comes out, people try to build them 0 speed because they're like, if they're really slow, their field is permanent. Alright, listen here, you little shit. The field is permanent regardless. The field is permanent if you're fast or slow. Just build them faster so you can ult more. We've already went through Lucha 0 speed stuff. We've went to Fushen 0 speed stuff. Ruan Mei and Fushen has the exact same playstyle. They press their E once every 3 turns. They press their ult on cooldown. Maybe you can save on Fushen ult, but you know what I mean, right? If you hit autoplay on Ruan Mei or Fushen, it's the same as if you manual battle it, right? It's the same thing, right? Ruan Mei 3-turn ult make her cycle feel weird after 2 ults. It depends on your DPS ult rotation, no? Because your ult does last 2 turns anyway. Okay, so in my dreams, Ruan Mei has the exact same energy cost and the exact same passive as Tingyun. By passive, I mean this passive. Tingyun gains 5 energy at the start of her turn. This energy also scales with energy recharge, right? And the ult cost is 130. In my dreams, Ruan Mei's ult cost is the same with Tingyun, and she also has the same passive, which makes 2 builds viable, right? So there's 2 builds for a break effect Tingyun, right? For example, if you were to build a 180 break effect Tingyun, you would have one of 2 builds, okay? You would have a 4-turn ult build and a 3-turn ult build, for example, yeah? So, for example, if you want to build a 180 break effect Tingyun build, for example, right? Either on 4 speed, 2 regen, or 2 speed, 2 break, 2 regen, you would need either Memory of the Past, 5 copies, the 4-star light cone, or Meshing Cogs, 5 copies, 3-star light cone, right? With an energy recharge rope and an ER set. Since how Tingyun ER ratio works, a 3-turn Tingyun needs exactly those light cone as S5 and 124.4 energy in order to get a 3-turn ult rotation. If the light cone is S4, you're gonna be stuck at 129.37 energy, right? Which is really tilting. But because she's Tingyun and she gets hit all the time, then you don't need the light cone at S5, right? But that would be the 3-turn ult ult rotation, right? So 180 break effect, about maybe 150 something speed, 161, right? And then 124 regen. The rest is full defense and HP, right? The other build, if you want to build a break affecting Yun smile, is if you want to run a 4-turn ult, right? So they showed Ruan Mei light cone on their Twitter, right? So I feel like Ruan Mei's light cone is the same level as maybe like Lulusha light cone, right? Where it's only really good if you have very high copies of it, or you have a whale one, right? So that light cone gives you 60 break effect, 24% damage bonus for 3 turns, and 10 energy every wave at first copy, right? If a character can provide a damage bonus buff that's like really high, you know, permanently, going from, for example, 78% to 102% won't change much because most of your damage dealer is using elemental orb already, right? So if you want to run that light cone on a character that already buff a lot of damage bonus, you can technically run your DPS on attack orb instead, you know, in my opinion. You know, like, I think it's fine, right? But like, I feel like you don't need the 5-star light cone. In my opinion, the 2 build, if you want to build a break affecting Yun, would be either a 3-turn ult rotation and a 4-turn ult, right? Not really, since most people run 3k to 3.5k attack, you need 200 damage bonus. Yes, however, if you run Ruan Mei alone as the solo buffer, you don't have access to an attack buff. So you could balance your stats in other ways. Smile. Or, I mean, a break affecting Yun. What the fuck am I doing with this video? If you run a 4-turn ult rotation, I think it's easier to build because you can also run like... In my... You can run Meshing Cogs 3-star light cone and have 0 energy recharge, and you can reach a 4-turn ult rotation on Tingyun break effect build. For example, right? If you were to run this light cone, Meshing Cogs S5, right? On Tingyun, and you want your Tingyun to build break effect, right? You can build speed set, break set, and then break set, because Meshing Cogs alone allows you to 4-turn ult with no energy recharge needed. S5 light cone, by the way, it's a fucking 3-star light cone. You have this. So you can run Meshing Cogs on a speed set, break set, Tingyun for a 4-turn ult, so you can reach like 160, 180 break effect, right? Without needing energy recharge rope. If you want to run Meshing Cogs with an ER set, though, you can reach a 3-turn ult, right? So yeah. Sounds good, sounds good. The other characters on next banner would be like Kafka and Blade, right? Right now, I think Kafka has a higher value than Blade for a pull, because Kafka technically has an infinite scaling, because the more characters get released in the future, the better she is for it. You can't power creep Kafka, because if they release a power creep nihility character, that just makes Kafka stronger. Kafka can cover 4 elements, Blade can cover 1. The elemental cover of Kafka is the damage over time that she triggers, right? If damage over time trigger break, that's gonna be OP. That's why it doesn't, right? So like, for example, I don't know, the new Nihility 5-star wooden character that they showed on the trailer, right? It was a Black Swan, right? That could help Kafka, maybe. Is it really OP? The enemy take less turn equal less damage over time proc? Bro, we're gonna have floor 11 and 12 on MOC. Those motherfuckers are gonna have 165 speed or higher. If you make Kafka faster, she can detonate more as well, right? A 161 speed Kafka is fucking perfect for like high DPS, right? Most bosses are 190 speed, yeah. But that's basically it, right? Is that okay for this little short video about break affecting Yun? I mean, I can imagine the fucking thumbnail is gonna be like break affecting Yun tomfoolery, and then have like the face of Ruan Mei or something somewhere. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that'll be a quick little video today, right? Quick little video, just me talking, you know, we won't get deleted for this, right? Alright, till next time, YouTube. I hope my voice will recover before Ruan Mei's banner, though. I'm going to fucking die.